So it's been a month, sorry about that, but welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're doing a Q&A. I'm going to answer some of the questions that you guys have asked me, and the way I get these questions is I put it on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, _Lou, L-O-U, Walker, W-A-L-K-E-R, then you're missing out, because you could have had a question in here and you could be asking me the important stuff. Unlike some people that ask me questions. Poppy, get down. Good girl. So the first question was from my friend Mason Vidler. The best ways to kill fat yet still eat like a fat piece of shit. Well, it started when I sort of wandered off in the woods one day when I was a lot younger. I was probably about 5, and I came across this old granny in like a shed in the middle of the woods. Turns out she was a witch, and she actually cursed me to be anorexic for the rest of my life, which is why I'm so skinny, even when I eat about 4 McDonald's every single day. So unfortunately, that's just how my life is, and there's nothing I can do about that. I can't put on weight if I tried. Of course not, I have no idea why. I've just got a fast metabolism. I don't do any cardio. Obviously I lift weights, but you know, lots of people do and they're still fat. But yeah, I've got no idea why. I imagine when I get to 30 it'll slow down a little bit, but still got some time. The next question was from _Rob Pilling. Why are you so at uploading constantly? Well, when you work 40 to 60 hours every single week, it is a little bit hard to train as well as make videos, because like this will take me 20 minutes to record, an hour and a half to edit. You know, it takes time, which I don't really have. But I promise to you, I will get better at uploading videos more consistently. I'll probably record another one today because it's my one day off this week. So, you know. Sorry. How do I say this? Mafahiem _Jean says why. I don't know how to answer that question. Why not? Really weirdo. Max _Bramhall 98 says, how do you maintain such a great figure with such a hard-working job? A little kiss on the end there for me. Well, it's very difficult at the moment. Like, so I weighed myself this morning and I've actually put on 2 kilos, which is big news for me. So, yeah, have it. However, because obviously if I work in 10-hour days or 11 hours, it depends on what shift I'm on. Takes me at least an hour to get to and from work each way, so I'm out the house for at least 12 hours every day, and I only get 1 half-an-hour break. So, you know, 1 meal in 12 hours, I'm not going to get anywhere really, am I? So I've started to just take loads and loads of like sandwiches and other food with me and just be constantly shoving it in my face. Yeah, just trying to get more calories in that way. Like my meals, I've had to add more calories to. I'm now drinking that fat shake with like 1,000 calories in it just to boost up my calories. But obviously if I'm on my feet all day too for 10 hours, that's obviously burning a lot of calories, which is not good. However, as you can see, if I'm gaining weight, whatever I'm doing is obviously working, so that's how, I guess. But for the first couple of months I did actually lose a little bit of weight, just because I couldn't adapt to getting all the food in such a short amount of time, and you know, basically doing cardio all day. However, I'm making progress now. I'm not going to let it stop me. I could just make a load of excuses, but the best thing to do is just identify your weak points, your areas of opportunity with your diet and your training. And like sleep was a big thing for me too. Like I just wasn't getting enough sleep because of how long I'm at the house for. I have like less than 12 hours to sleep, train and eat when I get home. So I've been forcing myself to go to sleep, you know, taking the phone away, iPad, etc. So I've identified what my weak points are, and then I just improved on them, and then boom, 2 kilos, boy. Let's see who else asked me a question. JFitness _official says, why did you bail on me? I didn't bail on you. You left the gym and then joined another gym, which is not free. This one is free for me, the Mighty Core Fitness. To go to Arc will cost me like nearly 50 quid a month. and it just doesn't make any sense for me when I'm trying to save up to move out of the house, out of my parents' house, you know, buy a house. An extra 50 quid a month saved, you know, to me, is perfect. Yeah, soz about that. But tonight we're trading after you finish work, so everybody keep an eye out for that on the channel, because Get Wham or Die Trying will be back for another special episode tonight. So there you go, you've all got something to look forward to on your Friday night. Martinzui says, how much can you push out your belly? I mean, that's just a weird question, really. Let's have a go. I think about that much. You know, I'm quite skinny, so there you go. That answers that one. Believe it or not, these weren't the weirdest questions that I've been asked. Quentin6851 just said, you so sexy. That's not even a question, but thank you. I mean, you're a man, so it's a little bit of a weird thing to say, but alright. Phil Brett 108 says, are you hitting specific macros? If so, what? So I'm aiming for at least 3.8 thousand calories a day. Any more than that, obviously, the better. I'm not focusing too hard on macros. I'm just sort of, at the moment, trying to get all the food in for a start. I will be trying to hit about 250 grams of protein for 500 grams of carbs, but I just need to get the food in first before I start trying to be picky about what I'm eating. At the moment, it's probably a little bit less on the protein, more like 180 grams, if that, maybe even less, and who knows how many carbs. It's mostly carbs at the moment, but it's working. Mafa Hizil Jan says, what car do you drive? So my car I own is the Mighty Corsa. The door doesn't open, I have to undo the window and put my hand out to open it. It's covered in dents and stuff. You know, that weren't my fault, just like it when I bought the car. The gearbox is about to go, it's done like 140,000 miles. It's crap. But as I say, I'm saving up to move out, so I don't want to buy a new car. But then at work, I drive all sorts of cars. This is the good thing about my job, you know. I get to drive loads of really nice cars. Like if you look at my Instagram story, you can see that sometimes I put little videos of the cars I drive. There's all sorts in there. You got all sorts of BMWs, like 3 Series, 4 Series, 5 Series. We got like Volvo XC60, Land Rovers. What else? We got Audis. There was an Audi Q5 last night I drove. We got Mercedes, you know, like C-Class, E-Class. All sorts. We've got loads of cars that I drive there. So I do get to drive some really nice cars. Obviously they're not mine, but I do get to drive some really nice cars too, which is always good. Cathal ZTC says current calories 3.8 plus thousand. Dan B. Bland says, what are you working towards at the moment and how did you become so sexy? Well, I'm working towards getting juicy and eventually stepping on the stage. I'll probably have to, this job is only for a year. After this year I think about stepping on the stage, obviously, because it's going to be too difficult to prep when my whole life is being absorbed by this job. But it's not a problem, I'll just do it after I finish. So definitely after sort of June time I'll be thinking about doing a competition. That's my main goal, because at the moment I'm just working on, you know, sort of my career, getting experience, learning more, developing my sort of skills that way. Bodybuilding unfortunately will have to take a back seat. You know, I'm still gaining weight, I'm still making progress, maybe not as fast as I was before, however that's just life. Sometimes you have to prioritise, but definitely in between this job and going back to uni, maybe when I'm back at uni, I'll be stepping on the stage for real this time, once I actually put on some actual weight. And how did you become so sexy? Well, I think I was just born this way, baby. There you go. So, that's the Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. I just picked off a few random ones there. I didn't answer them all. I'm sure there were some good questions in there, but I keep getting asked by middle-aged Arab men and Middle Eastern men to see my wanger, and all sorts of weird questions like that aren't really questions, they're just like a bit creepy, but there you go. I'm sure everyone has a middle-aged man chirps no on Instagram. I don't know why they like it, but there you go. I didn't answer those questions because you're all freaks. However, likes are like, subs are sub at the end of the day, so hit that sub button, smash that bell. Trying to think what else to say really. Not a lot. Just make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, tell your nan, and thank you for watching.
But wait! There's more!
Well, I was just looking through the questions as I was just editing up the video, just finishing it off. And I saw one question which was a bit personal, but I think I'd like to answer it anyway. The question was, how big's my wonka? I've never heard it called that before, but I thought, you know what, I've been asked so many times by all these weird men on the internet. It's about time I showed you, so. It's about this big.